Go and start programming today. So we left off yesterday that I was minimally able to do some stuff. Now we're going to continue. So where we finished off is I was at the step of actually getting the .desktop file. And I wasn't sure if I was just going to take it and then rename some of it. And to do that, we're going to need to... Yeah. I find it funny that the redirf functions just with that, but the remove doesn't function with it. The reasoning is probably that for the path, we need... Yeah. I'm gonna need another get CWD. I mean, I could just reuse CWD. Because we already got everything from, everything we needed from CWD. So we're gonna redefine it as a null. And then we're gonna do this. And this. And we're gonna strcat squash. And we're gonna use the CWD for that. So let's do that here. So that should work. Or it should work better than last time, basically. Okay. So we're gonna start reading this, and we're gonna try to find a .desktop file. So we're gonna need to compare if the end of the string is equal to something. So we can use str for that. We're actually gonna need... that's gonna be annoying. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how we do it. I mean... Yeah. I'm gonna need to do that thing again. Which is annoying. I mean, maybe we can just use... Yeah, I think we'll just create a temp file for that. We'll remove this for now. We'll actually need like a special file, I guess. So if str, the names I is or contains actually dot desktop, and then I think it returns 0, right? So if that's the case, we're gonna take str copy I actually have the name of the file here. So we'll do something like strcat desktop. Hey Furix, how are you? So we'll do squash fs root. You're always online? Which is fine, by the way. Oh yeah, I am too. Just starting up. Getting pumped with some amped music. So afterwards, we're gonna string copy. We're actually gonna use cat. So how was your Rocket League yesterday? Probably fun. I went and had a look at your channel. You seem to be like quite good with well, at Rocket League. I'm probably gonna be noobish compared to you, which is fine, but I don't play enough to justify the. We'll still play probably, but you're gonna carry me all the way. Oh, okay. That probably explains it. I mean, it's fine. Like I gamed a lot when I was younger. I was quite good at COD, Black Ops, the first Black Ops one. But I spent so much time playing. It's not even like funny. Well, I mean, yeah. I think I view it in the same way, but at the same time, like there are different steps in our lives. Like when I was playing games when I was younger, programming didn't interest me at all. Seriously. It's just now today I regret the time past, but still. I still had valuable time playing and having fun. So, like, you can't discount the having fun part. Because sometimes, like, programming can be fun, but it really depends where you're at, and sometimes it's really boring. So, it's really relative. And when you're at the beginning of programming, sometimes it feels like a mountain, and it's not that fun. But it's okay. It's just a little bump that you need to get past to feel a little better. But at least, like, to be totally fair, the fact that you're doing this with your, like, programming a thing with your dad, it's still cool. Even though, like, he doesn't have technical knowledge, it's still a cool project that you guys have. So it started working? Oh, well, like, my application isn't totally working, right? There are different steps to programming your project, basically. It's just like the little steps. That's the fun part in programming, is having the compiler tell you, like, you're wrong, and seeing, like, gradually your application form, which is fine. Yeah, exactly. But it's always a little step that you can value and say, like, hey, it's cool, I finally have, like, part of the project or something, which is really cool, in my opinion. Like, before doing programming in a more professional, well, yeah, manner, I started doing music, which was fun. And you can do things in little steps. But the issue is, like, oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that will probably simplify. Just make sure it's something that's pretty much open, which will make this more interesting. But yeah, regarding the music thing, the hard thing with music is you don't have a compiler to tell you. You're like the compiler who says, yeah, that's fine or that's not fine, which is harder. I mean, there are, like, what I'm trying to say is basically subjective domains are harder to appreciate gradually than objective domains. For example, the compiler being an objective application that just tells you you're wrong or you're right, then yeah. And of course, there are steps where you need to define if the application works in the manner that you want, but that's not the same thing as music. Or maybe I'm just biased and that's stupid, but anyways, just a thought. Well, you kind of know, but you don't. It's kind of a weird gray zone where you can't, like, say, that's fine or that's not fine. You kind of need, like, other people. And the thing when asking other people for opinions is they can be biased. For example, asking a friend, hey, do you think my music is cool? Not the best idea, because they can be like, yes, man. Oh, you tried making music also. Oh, okay, cool. I don't know if it's a normal step in people's lives, trying to make music and then, oh no, I'm gonna do programming then. Probably not, but... Exactly. And what also feels pleasing, which is kind of weird to say, but type 2 image format. A .dir icon. I wonder, like, what the .dir icon is actually used for. I'm gonna close this, because this is useless. Ugh. App image extract. That's the weird part, though. Like, is the dir icon the icon, or... Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so I'll just use the icon that's... Because the annoying thing with this is the remote.desktop thing. It uses Clem Remote. I probably need to look... Like, am I looking for a .png? IFTT. IFTTT? No. This, probably. I don't know what that is, but it looks interesting. You would use that. Documentation. Ew, ew, no, 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 no. Okay, that's bad. Connections, connect API. Oh, you need to make an account? I mean, yeah, sure. That's fine, I guess. I don't know who... Like, who is this? Like, the fact that Uber is related about... What are applets? Blah, 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 blah. Ugh. So that's not the about page, really. That says absolutely nothing. But that's fine. I guess if you can use that to connect... Is there, like... a GitHub for this? Ew, you can connect your GitHub. Let's see. Do we have like access to the APIs? Okay, that's fine. Is there a connect API? I mean, it looks like a sound solution. Do I think it would work? I mean, the emphasis of this is yeah. But, like, They wouldn't make money if it wouldn't work. So I guess yes, but I mean their goal is totally to do that. But it looks costly. Like, maybe you should search for a basic plug that has SSH capabilities. Because that's gonna cost a lot of money. For actually nothing. Like, to connect to something, I would really use just something that you can SSH into. Yeah, you seem like you have to. Well, they always try to hide it, right? So if you're a developer and you want to use their API, it seems like it's $199 per year or something like that. So anyways, you'll need to have a look at that. Okay. I kind of hate this because this kind of considers that like we can't determine the order that we're going to parse the directory because it's really probably dependent on the file name, which is kind of annoying because I got to do the consider both situations. Maybe I could simplify it and just say like, and do that at the end. I mean, that's probably a better idea, yeah. Because this is going to be like hacky for no apparent reason. So basically, I'm going to... Okay, so I'm going to explain it. You're going to be my little duck. So, the thing is, to have a system icon for the app image, you need to have a .desktop file. Now, what I'm actually doing is the command that I did earlier. Oh, we don't see it, but it's here. So what you can do is you can do a system command that's, you take the app image and you say app image extract, and that will create a squash fs root. And inside of there, you will actually have, you should have a .desktop file. And you should have a icon file. So what I'm doing in the code right now, to actually have an icon, that, yeah, okay, we got to be careful. So on Linux, to have those little beautiful icons, for example, in the menus, you need a .desktop file. Okay? And that .desktop file is going to contain the information for your application. So for example, it contains the type, the name, the execution thing that you need to do, and the icon that you use. And then there's other information like what type of category it is. So for example, if you had a network category, it probably goes in here. So what I'm doing is I'm getting that .desktop file, and from that I'm also getting the icon name, which is going to be, for example, this. And we're going to take the .desktop file and the PNG file, and we're going to copy that here. And then we're going to destroy the squash fs root. We're going to move the app image file, the .desktop file to where it should be, and the image file with the app image. So it's going to go, for example, in shovel, which is, so in the home, you're going to have your shovel apps, and then you're going to have a folder for each app. And you're going to have each version. And each version will have the app image and the image file here. And then in that .desktop file, it's going to know that the app image is here. And I'm also going to make a symlink, which is another thing that you can use for ease of use. So yeah, that's how it works on Linux, basically. It's to have the .desktop file that specifies where your application resides, how to call it, etc. So yeah, that's basically it. What I'm also going to do is I'm actually going to go look at other .desktop files. So there's a .local folder, share, applications, get ahead.desktop. Let's have a look at that. So you see, that's the exec command. And the icon is get ahead. I don't know how it gets development. I don't know how it knows the icon path though. Do they base it on this? Probably. What? Yeah, that was stupid. I need to remove that. And then the get ahead is here. Where it is its image. Yeah, that's the thing that I don't get. Is where is the image? Icons. Ah. There it is. That's probably it. Whoa, cancel. Oh, am I gonna need... Interesting. I'm gonna remember that though. So I'm probably gonna need to copy that. As long as we have the 256 by 256 file, maybe we're fine. Because this doesn't seem to have a icons and high color thing. So you just use the actual image. I'll need to have a look at other app images, probably. To have a look at how they work. Create a folder. So let's go download a couple of app images. For example, Krita. What? It's here? I thought they didn't have it. Where do you download it, though? So that's big and hefty. So we're gonna go get another app image. Let's use VS Codium as an example. Blah blah blah, let's go. I think it's because I'm downloading and I'm streaming at the same time. Yeah. You can use it with Parrot OS. Let's go have a look. Paul Carity, what? Why is it? Yeah, I don't want that. Just show me the GitHub. There's a GitHub link for that. Let's go have a look. VS Codium. VS Codium. The app image is here. So downloading while you're streaming is not a good idea. It's just dog slow. Krita.org. Anyways, so we're gonna probably have a look at how they bundle everything. It'd be fun to just have one of them be finished. I should have started with VS Codium. That way, that would already be finished and I could just, yeah. Yeah, so get Krita, blah blah blah. So how do you get Krita? Does it have like a GitHub? GitHub. Krita. So I'll stop asking for more processing power from the network. Okay, that's done. Testing. Folder Krita. And then we're gonna do that. And then we're gonna do that app image extract. Interesting. Yeah. Higher, babe. Ew. So I'm guessing that this will be terrible. Do they even have a .desktop file? Yes. Ew. So much names. Interesting. Yeah, good thing I don't have to do this custom, God. Qt, KD, graphics, 2D graphics, raster graphics. The icon is Krita. So yeah. Okay. Interesting. So there will always be a PNG file and a .desktop file. There should be an icons folder in the shared, which is disgusting. Yeah, let's go have a look. In this squash, yeah, those are just libraries. Yeah, so there's no actual icons folder in that. So probably the easiest solution will be to use the image that's here. We can actually go have a look at VS Codium. So how does VS Codium handle this? Testing folder. Codium. It's kind of funny that you need to just close this. Can I just do Control W? Yes, I can. So that's just intelligent. Properties, permission, allow, close. Open a terminal here. I hate this. There we go. App image. Extract. So there will always be a .desktop file and a PNG file. Let's open that with exec codium, no sandbox, Unity, launch. Interesting. Does this work? Yes, it does. Why does it open up in the downloads folder? That's kind of weird. Unity launch F. So we should probably use, because if I change this, anyways, so we'll take the PNG file and the .desktop file, and maybe we could use something external to make all the various images. Because if we don't do that, we're going to need to depend on whatever folder structure they use, and that seems to be variable. So I'd prefer having like the 256 by 256 image. Oh, it's even bigger than that. Okay. So what does the... Oh, it wants 512 by 512. Interesting. So we won't need to change the path or the name of the image. But we will need to make the graphics fit, and I have a library just for that we can use that's pretty trivial. Unity launch. Okay. Do they use the X app image version thing? They don't seem to use necessarily that. Open with mousepad. Oh, that one is huge. X app image. Do we have X app image? No, we don't. There's like KDE stuff that makes no sense. So the X Krita version is 28, which makes no sense. Yeah, whatever. So we'll actually use the version that's on the app image thing. So now I understand it better. Is the icon of that too big also? It's 64 by 64. Interesting. And what does Krita do? That's probably a huge image. 256 by 256. So we can't expect the images to make sense, because they can vary in size. They can be either too big or too small or the right size. So this is annoying. Okay. Let's close this one. Okay. They mostly seem to have to all have an image. And I just know that I need to transfer the image to the right path. Well, we need to know the size of the image. I have no idea. What was the icon's path? Ah, I closed that window. Go have a look. So the dot local share icons, eye color, and then it's relative to the size. So what did I do with fonts, car, pointer, icons? Okay, so we have this. So we're gonna need to add the files to. So what we need to do when we're installing actually is just, because we don't care what the name of the icon is in the end. So I can just do this. And then we'll do this. And then str copy image and names I. So that's fine. So that way, yeah. Then we're gonna remove the squash fs because we don't need it anymore. And we're gonna move the file to the path. And then we should make it executable. Then we need to move we don't need this. Anymore. And then we just need to move everything to the paths. So the .local paths. So the image and the .desktop file. So the .desktop file is just going to need to go into applications here. So that's fine. Then we're going to need to move the image. So the image is going to be more complex. So we're going to start by doing the path. Oh, okay. Chill. Good gaming, I guess. I'm probably going to leave in like an hour approximately. I got work a little bit after, well, not at midnight, like at noon. I'm gonna have work, so yeah. I'm gonna stop a little bit before. I'll tell you when I'm stopping. Thanks for staying on, I guess. Okay, so we're gonna create the path. So we're gonna say path is equal to 0, and then path strcat path home, and then we'll add that and strcat so we'll use that and path, then we'll use that again And we'll do... So that's for the .desktop file. So we're just gonna write path desktop. Then we'll copy Did I implement move? Because that would make sense. Source. It's probably similar to, like, go to implementation. Move file in C. Where is it actually moving? You can use the rename file for that. Interesting. C rename. Okay, let's use the rename command. So we'll do desktop to path not equal -1. Well, actually, it's equal to 0. Not yeah, is greater than 0. Couldn't. I can't write. Couldn't. Yeah, that's how you write it. Could move dot desktop. I'm probably gonna need to change the exec command. Yeah, I'm gonna need to change the exec command in those files. Anyways, for now, I'll leave it like that. And that's gonna be desktop. For now, let's just move the image. We'll need to make this again. Home, then it's gonna be image, icons, folder local, that, and it's going to be image, move image to path. Let's delete that. And let's try our application. I don't need F contents. Well, actually I will. But I can do that later. I'll need to free that. Okay, so let's do it. Oh, there's an error. No. I forgot to add this. Yeah, I'm gonna need to do memset instead. Memset CWD 0 path max. Find, yeah, that's it. So I'm gonna use that. So it's gonna be the same thing here for path. I mean, I should probably use str length. Like, it shouldn't be an issue, but... yeah, let's do that. So, str length. And that's going to be CWD. Do you compile now? Yes, you do. It's pretty much the same warning, so we should be fine. Let's go. Did I? Yeah, I forgot. I forgot to add a breakpoint. Okay, did I create the files at the right place? Let's see. .local share applications. No, I did not do that. Yeah, probably because I don't have any. Yeah. Install Clementine remote. Okay. I was finding it actually quite fast. Not that I don't think that the application can be fast, but... okay, so let's wait. And actually... listen to music. Yeah, that was long. That was maybe too long, but yeah. So that was fast. So let's have a look at the desktop file. clem remote. Let's see. So is the right amount? Yes, it is right. And then we copy the name. What? Wait. I think I forgot how str works. Let's go have a look at the man pages. I'm gonna make myself an application that just shows me the definition. I should use null pointer. So, yeah. So if it's not equal to null pointer. I mean, it's not C++. What is this? No, this is not. No. This is right. Okay. Did that modify? Yeah, that moved the image, so that's fine. I didn't remove the squash fs. Okay, do this again. It's so long though. I mean, it is downloading a file which is 80 megs or something while we're streaming. I should probably do something like use the local file if blah blah blah. Anyways, we'll leave it at that for now, even if it's long to download. I should, like, if I made a caching system, maybe. Okay, so that's fine. There we go. So yeah. So the image, where's image? Image. And then we're gonna string copy, and then that is just clem remote. Yeah, blah blah blah. Okay, so now I should have the .desktop file and the clem remote file. Cool. Then we're gonna memset cwd. Then, because right now we have squash fs root. So if we call remove. So what is the CWD name right now? CWD home GS. Squash fs root. So that failed. Why does it fail? Like, could I know why it fails? That's kind of annoying. Like, that's the absolute path. Can I do a search on the man pages? Remove. Okay, I should use rmdir since it's a directory. So that's my issue. Okay. So we'll use that. I mean, I should probably use renamed for that. What is the path? Give me the path. Like, another way of saying it would be, do you know the way? I want to know the way. So that's fine. Kmod. There we go. Then the path is nothing. There we go. The clam remote.desktop. Then we renamed it. So the file should not be here anymore, and it should be here. There we are. And yeah, that's for the image and blah blah blah. Ooh. That's bad. That's gonna fail? That didn't fail? Interesting. Okay, we'll continue. So that's fine. It's not in multimedia. It is now in the internet. The interwebs. That's kind of cool. So if I do clem, yeah, it's finding it. What happens if I click on it though? Oh, failed to execute. Oh, that's sad. But that's normal. Okay. Interesting. So we're gonna use the rmdir thing, and we're actually gonna rename, instead of copying, which makes it so that we need to, because we already kmod, right? So we don't need more kmods. We're just gonna rename. Instead of copy. Copying is for losers. Rename, fname. The old to the new. And we don't need to kmod. That should already be kmod. And we won't need to remove it. But we're gonna rmdir the squashfs root. Oh yeah, were we able to bicolor? Yeah, that's here. But yeah, I'm gonna need to have a way to know the image file size, which will be some trouble, I guess. So for now, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna parse the desktop file and change the line. Because we need to know... Yeah, we need to know, like... So the path is the right path. Let's RM the squashfs folder later, so at the end. I mean, we could use path. Makes more sense to use the path. 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 There we path. This is a huge function. Okay, so then we don't need the icons file. So where do we build the path, though? That's the thing I'm wondering. Like, we built the path at some point. Ah, it's here. Yay, no, that works fine. Let's remove this. Just makes more sense. So we have the file name. So there we are. There we go. So we're removing everything, and that's fine. Okay. C, replace a string in file, in text file. I mean, it's probably trivial to do. Ugh, no. So maybe using fgets is a good idea. I mean, the thing I don't like is why is he doing fgets buffer size of input? Okay, let's go have a look at fgets, I guess. Fgets. Yeah, so let's use fgets for this. And then we're gonna need to, like, we can use this as inspiration. Size of buffer, yeah. I mean, this makes no sense. Okay, so let's do that. F gets content. Let's use this size of thing that I do not believe that's right, but let's use it. The restrict stream. So we need to open the .desktop file. So we're gonna use and it's going to be desktop, and it's going to be the mode is going to be RB, and D file, and then we're going to close the file. F close. D file. Okay. So in here, we're gonna do car pointer pose is equal to str, and it's going to be haystack and the needle. So we're gonna pass the content, and we're gonna pass the needle, which our needle is exec equal. So if pose not equal null, we need to replace that buffer. So that's why he was opening a temporary file. Will rename actually overwrite? That's what I'm wondering. So we have the pointer to... So we just need to create a new... some new content, right? Car, new line, and it's gonna be 256. 256 is equal to 0. And we're gonna str cat exec to new line. Str cat new line, and we're gonna use the path and then we're an str cat new line and a /n. And we're gonna do fputs the new line to the output. Then we're gonna close that. We're gonna fclose the output, and we're gonna rename the output to the desktop. And application. We're gonna remove that for now. Cancel. So let's see if this works actually. So we're gonna need to wait, of course, because the download is long. I want to have some TUI stuff also, but that's gonna take some time because I actually don't know how to get the current download state for, yeah. So let's see. Output is a file, D file is a file. No, that's gonna be fine. So it's gonna fput that. So we're gonna create the new line. So the new line is what? 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Path. What? Okay, that's in the content. Where's my new line? New line, where are you, new line? There you are. So it's gonna F puts it at the right place. Okay, you F puts everything. So what do we have right now? We have the .desktop file. So what's gonna happen when we rename? Do we have the .text file? Yes, we do. How does that look? That looks fine. So what happens when we rename it? Do we destroy the old file? Open with mousepad. Yes, we do. That's exactly what we want. So then we're gonna move it. Just move it. And then, yeah, just free. Be free. What happened to the squash FS? Why is that not being removed? Ugh. Oh, you're fully here again. Sadly, I'm gonna leave soon. You're gonna have like 15 minutes. So how was the gaming? So my RNM dir is annoying. But we actually have our application and we can start it, I guess. Yeah, there we go. So I am essentially able to start the application from here. Now, this is interesting. Can I get like the... Oi! Why doesn't it auto connect to that? Edit. Yeah, connect automatically. What? Close. Let's go have a look at the network list. I'm supposed to auto join. Maybe it's because it's slow. Let's have another try. Well, actually, we're just gonna... Yes, quit. Internet. There we go. And then free node. Are you connecting? You're not connecting to... Oh, yes, you are. Okay, there we go. That's fine. Okay, so the next step that I'm probably gonna try, since this is like easy, is I'm gonna try to rename the... Hey, everything has disappeared, which is fine. So we can remove this and we can go here. Icons, high color, Clementine emote. Okay. So this is annoying. This can't be removed for some odd reason. RM dirt. Am I still not? Maybe I'm using the path name, so that's why it can't RM it. Kind of annoying. So let's do the thing fast. So we have like 15 minutes. So what we need to do is we'll need to have our icon path. And what I'm thinking is making a okay. Like if we specify an absolute path, that should work, right? Maybe I won't be able, and I'll have to do that later in the day. So after my work. Because what I'm thinking is, maybe we should make, like, let's just make it run. Like, I think I don't have any breakpoints. I do. Disable. So, did it finish? Gmon.perf. There we finished. So, did it create the... No, it didn't. What happened? Oh, okay. I finished the process. Nah. Okay, so I'm not gonna finish the process. So I'll let it download. It's gonna take like forever. And then I'm just gonna try something that maybe we'll use later on to actually make this work, I guess. Downloading is so long. Like, the next step after, like, setting the... Well, being able to remove the squash FS. Okay, so that's fine. Continue. There we go. So now we have our internet clam remote. Now the issue here is the file doesn't have the absolute path to the icon. So I'm going to try to correct that manually. So go in icons, high color, and then properties, high color, blah, blah, blah. So we're going to copy that. And then we're going to go in applications, open with mouse pad. So the icon is this, and this. So it's just the absolute path to the image. Now we're gonna test if that works. That does work. So the system can by itself adjust the image. So maybe we won't need to have an image transformer. So that's cool. Let's clam remote. There we go. So that's the method that we're gonna use. We're gonna have an absolute path to the icon. So we won't have time to do that now because I want to go eat before working. So Sherix, I'm gonna bid you a good. I mean, it's probably close. It's 6 hours later, so it's close to 6. You're gonna go eat soon, probably. So have a good supper. I'm gonna go eat my dinner. And I'll probably be here in like 2 hours. So I should finish usually at 2:30 here. So that would be 8:30 where you are. Just to give you a... Yeah, see ya. Have a good one. Bye. I'm gonna need to go on... I'm gonna shut down this first. And goodbye.